In this episode of Household Wizardry, we're going to make a geometric planter that is a perfect gift for Mother's Day. Alright, this is what you need to make your hex planter. You will need corrugated cardboard like this, at least 13 by 13 inches. You'll need carpenter glue or hot glue. Hot glue is preferred because it's easier to work with. Wood glue will be slowly to dry. You'll need tape, you'll need paper, just computer paper for the printer, pencil, ruler of some sort, box cutters, possibly scissors, a computer with Publisher or a similar program, a small mason jar, and a cutting surface so you don't ruin the table. The first thing you're going to do is to go on the internet and find an image of a hexagon and a pentagon. It's very important that these are regular shapes, and by regular I mean they all have the same length on their sides and the same angle on their angles, the same degree of angles. So once you've found your hexagon and pentagon, go into Publisher and you're going to put your hexagon in and measure using the rulers at the top of the computer screen 3 inches from side to side on opposite sides. So you're going to squish or expand your hexagon so that that's 3 inches across on all sides. So when you do that, in order to not distort the shape, use the corner dots to scale your item. If you use the side dots, the dots that are on the sides of the image, you will distort and warp them so that they are not the right shape. It's very important to have the right regular shape of these shapes. So once you have your hexagon and your pentagon, you're going to match the sides of your pentagon and hexagon and put them together. And then you're going to add another one to the pentagon, another pentagon to the pentagon. So you have this kind of arched shape. Then cut that out, and that's going to be your stencil on your cardboard. So once you have your stencil cut out, printed and cut out, you're going to go to your cardboard and go to the center of the cardboard and trace your object here. Then you're going to take your ruler and connect the dots basically for your edges that aren't on here. And then you're going to repeat that process for each side of the octagon. You should now have a layout like this. So each side of the hexagon has two pentagons attached to each side in a rotation like this. Now the next step is to draw freehand little tabs on the sides of one side of the pentagon. So you're going to draw a little tab, go out like maybe a centimeter, and then connect them like that, and do that on the same side of each pentagon set. So here, 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 and here. So now you should have a layout like this with all the tabs on the outside sides of the pentagons. Next, you're going to cut out the whole outline of this shape. So, including the tabs. So it's all going to be one piece. Do not cut into the shape. Just the whole edge around the whole shape. Now you can use scissors, which I don't recommend. I recommend using box cutters because it's just faster and it will save your hand from going like this for 2 hours. But you do need to have a cutting surface under your cardboard to save the table underneath, and you need to be very careful with the box cutters because they are very sharp and they will cut you. Now you have this object, which is like a cardboard snowflake, and what you're going to do is score all the lines. And what I mean by score is you're going to either take the sharp part of the blade, or you can do the back of the blade if you're too nervous for cutting all the way through. But you're going to take that and cut very lightly on all the lines so that it'll be easier to fold. Now you're going to want to fold on all the lines that you just scored, and you can start curling the sides in on themselves. So start with one, and then on the side that has its tabs, bring the other next side in, and you're going to glue that so that it looks like this. And you're going to continue hot gluing all the way around the whole thing. So you're going to start with one branch, fold the tabs in, and hot glue them like so. Let's try doing that. Glue the tabs. Position the sides and hold. You'll need to hold that for a while until the glue cools down, or else the tension in the cardboard will tear it back apart and wants to go to its original form. As you can see, I have glued everything except for the last piece. It's a little tricky because you have to glue these tabs and put this in all at once. So let's try that out. Hold that in place. Now's the time when you can go back and clean it up a little bit. If there's any little pieces hanging off that didn't get cut, you can go around and pick those off. You can go and erase any lines that remain on the cardboard, and also clean off excess glue and stuff like that. Now you can decide to leave it as is, or you can paint the sides. I suggest using 3 colors of paint. That way the colors there won't be 2 colors touching, the same color touching itself. So, and I also suggest marking on the sides what color it is, so as you're painting it, you don't get confused. So you can alternate, like I'm doing purple, blue, pink, so I go purple, blue, pink, and then go to the bottom ones, purple, blue, pink, and mark that, and you're ready to paint. So, I'm going to go ahead and paint the pink sides. Now we have the completed and painted geometric planter. Now what I'm going to do next is use the small mason jar. I'm going to put some hot glue on that and stick it in so that it doesn't jiggle around when we pick it up and move it. And then once I do that, you're all set. You can put your soil in there, seed, a small plant, whatever you want to put in there, and it's a perfect gift for Mom for Mother's Day. Thanks for watching, and check out our YouTube channel for more household wizardry videos.